Crashers, and we are going to be showing you how to get all the weapons. Please leave a like and subscribe. Hit. What is up, guys? Today we are going to be playing Castle Crashers, and we are going to be showing you how to get all the weapons in the game. And please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see us make more videos. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna go to the blacksmith, and in the the blacksmith, we are going to tell you how to get all the weapons. So this weapon is a default weapon from the Acid Knight, and this is a default weapon for the Electric Knight, and this is the default weapon for the Ice Knight, and this is the alien gun. It is obtained by beating the alien ship. This is obtained by beating the Barbarian Arena. The Skinny Sword is you're gonna want to go to the Castle Crashers castle on the other side, and you are going to be going to this side. You're probably gonna have to kill some barbarians first, but yeah, so they're kind of like maybe a little hard sometimes for those of you who are like beginners. But yeah, so we have 32 coins, and that's how you get the Skinny Sword. Then we're gonna go back to the blacksmith. So this is the Barbarian Axe. It is obtained by unlocking the Barbarian. This is the Pitchfork. You're going to find it in the hay stack at the beginning of the level. And this is the Rap Sword. It is in the rocks on the Trolls level, and it is behind the treasure of the twigs. This is the Meat Tenderizer, and you can find it in the treasure in the Thief's Forest, and this is the twig. You're going to find it in one of the stores on the Thief store. And then this is the Leafy Twig. You can obtain it by finding it in the treasure in the green stone place where the trolls are. And this is the Wooden Spoon. It is obtained by unlocking the Peasant. This is a default weapon, the Pink Lollipop, a default weapon for the Pink Knight. This is the Gem Sword. It comes with the Mr. Happy, and this is the blacksmith hammer, and you can find it basically is a default weapon by the blacksmith character. The next sword is the Utility Blade, and you can find it next to the industrial castle in the bushes. You were gonna find it in a dig spot, or maybe you can just get it in the bushes. The next one is the carrot. You are gonna find it in a dig spot. Highly recommended to use the pet, the Snow Dog, to help you because it is under the Grey Knight next to the fire. Then there is the Rusty Sword. You are going to need the Cardinal for this, and you are going to go into the Thief's mountain, and you will need the Cardinal to find it in the tree. The next weapon is the fish. you are going to find it. You have to get beefy, and you have to take the rock off to the mountain in the tall grass field, and you are going to have to do the left treasure in the cave. The next weapon is the leaf. You are going to find it in the thief's entrance to the forest, and you will have to have a dig spot. It is right in front of where you find the pet owl. The next sword is the crab. You are going to find it when you start the tall grass field. You are going to go to the sand, and you are going to dig it right out. The next one is the umbrella. You highly recommend it. You need the snow dog, and you need to go to the tall grass field to scoop it out in the dig spot. The next is the wrench. You are going to be going to the beginning of the tall grass field behind the cannon to find the wrench. The next weapon is the chicken. You are going to find it in front of the two candies in the snow world, and you are going to find it in a dig spot. The next weapon is the pumpkin peeler. You are going to find it in the whatever it is, and it is like in the beginning of it is found in the skeleton level in a dig spot. The next one is the zigzag sword, and you are going to find it in the industrial castle next to the frame, and you are gonna find it in a dig spot with your shovel. The next weapon is the falchion. You're gonna want to go on the pirate ship, and one of the barrels has the weapon. The next is the rapier, and it is found in the industrial castle. When you go on the elevator, you are going to need to kill one of the fencers, and then it is a 100% drop. The next is the bone saw, and you are going to find it in the desert in a dig spot. The next is the spiky mace. It is found in the beekeeper field, and you are going to use it for a dig spot. The next is the clunky mace. It is found in the volcano store, and you are going to find it in the left on the first part. And next is the magical wizard sword weapon, and it is obtained in the church store. The next weapon is you have to kill the conehead in the Cyclops' entrance, and you are gonna have to kill the Conehead Knight to defeat the one with the banner at the end when the demons come. The next is the magical cane. You are gonna find it by going to the church store, and it is in the first left. And the next weapon is the kielbasa. You are going to be finding it in the desert location, and you are going to find it in the end of the sand castle in a dig spot. The next weapon is the thick sword, and you are going to be finding it by finding it in the swamp store, and it is obtained by unlocking it for, well, we'll have to see that later, but yeah. So the next weapon is the gladiator sword. You are going to be finding it in the skeleton level in a dig spot. The next weapon is the butcher knife, and you are going to find it in the snow store, not on insane mode, but you are going to have to use 400 coins to buy it. The next is the gold sword. The location of the gold sword is you are going to be going to the skeleton level behind the two houses, and you are going to find it in a dig spot and in between these little houses behind them. The next is the buster sword. You are going to find it. You're going to find it in the Medusas. You are going to have to break a statue to find it. The next is the chewed up sword. You are going to be finding it in the Medusa's lair, and you are going to find it by where her shoes are and all the boots and stuff, and you are going to dig it in a dig spot. The next is the sickle sword, and you are going to find it in the desert in the dig spot in the sand castles Sandcastles highway. The next is the keyblade. Highly recommended. You're going to use the cardinal for this one, and the cardinal, you're going to go to the full moon on the mountain, and in the big recycling messed up doorway, the cardinal is going to go and get the keyblade, and you can also use the keyblade to get the Cyclops pet. The next is the skeleton leg, and you are going to be finding it in the snow store, and you highly recommended you are going to use the snow dog. That is also in the snow store, and you can dig it right out. The next weapon is the harpoon. You're going to find it in the barbarian level in a dig spot. The next is the lance, and you are going to find it in the volcano store on the left in the volcano store. The next is the candlestick. You are going to be finding it in a dig spot in the trees of the skeleton level. The next is the panic mantle, and you are going to find it in the skeleton level in a dig spot when you're about to go to the broken gate. The next is the broad spear, and you are going to find it at the part when you kill the fishes, and it is 100% drop. The next is the wooden club. You are going to find it in the bear level. You have to kill the boss bear and one of the bears, and it is a 50% drop. The next is the Skeletor mace, and you are going to, it is obtained by unlocking the skeleton. The next is the snaky mace. You're going to find it by it is obtained by unlocking Snaky. The next is the Black Morning Star. It is attained by unlocking the Demon, or you probably can find it in the Lava World. The next is the Rib Eye, and you are going to find it in the Ice Castle in the crib where all the food is, and yeah. The next is the Necromancer Sword. You can either unlock it by unlocking the Necromancer, or you can unlock it by just beating the Necromancer, and it is 100% drop. The next is the Ice Sword, and you are going to find it in the Ice Castle, and it is in a dig spot when you are about to go to the bridge. The next is the Glow Stick. You are going to be finding it in the level where you're about to defeat the wizard, and you have to kill a cult minion, and it is a 50% drop. The Dragon Sword is obtained by just beating the wizard on the last level, and that is how you can unlock the Dragon Sword, and it is 100% drop. The next is the Wooden Madle, and it is found in the second part of the desert. The next is the Gold Skull Mace, and it is found in the Insane Store and all the other weapons as well. And highly recommended buying this one for 900 coins. The next is the Gold Eagle weapon, and you are going to find it in the Insane Store for 1,300 coins. The next is the Chainsaw, and this is the last one, but we will make another video, a second part, and this is obtained by going to the Insane Store, and you can buy it for 1,500 coins. And that is our video. We'll do another video, the second part of weapons, and please leave a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and let's yeah.